There's a lot of police presence out here. Police cars still lining Pulaski Highway. Now, the fire department is kind of scaling down operations out here. You can see they're cleaning up this tent. We're right around the corner from the Howard County Meals on Wheels, and check this out. Gas here is at $3.15. The Chesapeake Bay Foundation released this map with their report today. You can see just how bad the bay is doing. It's raining a lot here, but luckily it's only rain in this area. Chris, if I can get you to pan off over to the street. After police say David Kennedy stabbed several people at the Duracool on Pulaski Highway, his car broke down right about here. Well, many of the police cruisers along Pulaski Highway have left, but investigators are still on scene trying to figure out what happened. Now, I want to show you something. A little bit down Pulaski Highway, about 100 yards, about a football field away, there's another part of the scene. That's actually an abandoned vehicle. Investigators are over there trying to figure out how this all plays into everything. We have some video from earlier I want to show you. Deputies say at about 2:30, they received a 911 call. An ex-employee walked into Duracool. At that point, he saw his ex-girlfriend talking to somebody else, and here's what deputies say happened when he approached her.
He stabbed several subjects along the way. The female attempted to run to a nearby office. He did eventually stab the female. He then left the business, entered his vehicle, and his vehicle became disabled out on Pulaski Highway.
He then stole another vehicle with the driver inside, eventually kicking the driver out, driving towards Havre de Grace. At that point, sheriff's deputies put out the vehicle information, and Havre de Grace police picked him up. Now, we have 6 victims. 3 of them are in serious condition. 3 of them are suffering from minor injuries, and 1 suspect, the suspect is in police custody. He's also suffering from injuries. Live in Harford County, Josh Davidsburg, WBAL TV 11 News. Between the amount of debris that was in the house, lack of smoke alarms, and a fire sprinkler system, it became an incredibly dangerous situation.
I just pray to God. That's all you can do is pray to God.
We're back.
The guts of the packed house spill out the charred front door.
It's extremely bad. As you can see, the debris is piled up to the ceiling.
Behind the hoarded trash, late last night, fire killed the Baltimore man who lives here and his dog. Kathleen Howlett lives next door.
Because I opened the door up, my back door, and went out because I smelled smoke. I went out, seen it come over my head.
Firefighters say they had the fire under control in 35 minutes, but they had to deal with incredibly tough and dangerous conditions, lack of any smoke detectors or sprinkler system, and mounds of debris.
It really makes it difficult for our firefighters to be able to get inside and get to a victim as well as get the fire out.
By the time they got to the victim, he was already dead from cardiac arrest. And because of his size, recovery presented another problem.
Because this gentleman was obese, they had to manipulate in order to adequately get him outside of the dwelling.
There's no Christmas here.
Josh Davidsburg, WBAL TV 11 News.
Police say Hardy died from cocaine intoxication. The family says her friends let it happen.
It's a void. It's gone. It's like my soul is gone on the inside. It's something I can't explain until you walk them shoes.
Her pain echoed through the neighborhood.
I want you to show Fenwick who Deborah Hardy was. I want you to stand out. Deborah Hardy was my sister.
She was my daughter.
She was my aunt.
About 60 friends, family members, and co-workers flooded Fenwick Avenue to remember 48-year-old Deborah Hardy.
I haven't slept since the day she died. It's like my sister cries out to me.
Paramedics found Hardy in an alley behind the 2700 block of Fenwick, dead from cocaine intoxication.
My life stopped August the 4th when I got that phone call saying Deborah was dead.
Her sister, Dornice Burrows, staged the vigil in front of the house where she says Deborah was when she died.
You tell us why you threw Deborah in the alley. Because you didn't want to get a death charge?
She says Deborah's friends left her in the alley to die.
And then for them to just discard her like a piece of trash, I hold this community accountable.
Neighbors watched as the vigil marched down the street chanting.
You walk through this neighborhood and you let them know that this is unacceptable.
But you can't blame the community. You can blame the individual.
But as the march came back to the house, a man came out.
Why can't you come out here and give us some answers?
They don't have to answer answer us. They don't answer God.
Those answers never came, but everyone on this block heard Dornice Burroughs' heartbreaking questions.
But I'm here to say no. She was not another dope fiend. She was somebody's daughter, somebody's mother, and somebody's sister. And she was a citizen of Baltimore City.
I talked to the man who came out of the house. He would not talk on camera, but he said he was not there the night Deborah Hardy died. Happy New Year, Kate. Well, we're actually on Federal Hill Park. This is really the spot to be. You got a great view of the harbor. The crowd is just... And in less than an hour, everybody here is going to have $100,000 worth of fireworks to watch.
10.
The countdown
9.
is on.
8.
It actually already started.
We start months in advance as just far as planning, and we work with the city as far as the police department, the fire department.
And on New Year's Eve, once the sun goes down,
7.
the hats with the crowds come out.
I'm here just celebrating the new year, chilling at the harbor.
6. We get anywhere from 10,000 upwards, 50,000, upwards to over 100,000 people right around here.
Everyone filling the streets
5.
and feeding the businesses.
Looking forward to going to Hooters and getting something to eat because I'm hungry.
4. It's definitely an event that really boosts the economy for Baltimore. Because people come down, they come out, and they spend money or they shop.
But they're all down here for one thing.
Fireworks. Fireworks.
Fireworks.
3. It'll be a 20-minute show with 3 barges. So with the 3rd barge, the fireworks would be a bit bigger and they'll go a bit higher today.
2.
To celebrate
1.
and ring in the new year.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Happy New Year's!
And Mayor Dixon will actually be doing the real countdown down by the harbor. That's the latest here at Federal Hill Park. Josh Davidsburg, WBAL TV 11 News.